My story is basically that I entered the world of NLP and hypnosis back in 1998. And being somewhat experimental, I was more the type of guy to go, you know, screw the scope of practice. Let's work as far outside of the scope of practice from day one. During these 12 years that I've spent in the trenches, I've discovered a few things that I would like to share with you to make your game better, you know, both within yourself and also with the clients that you might see. From time to time, I would encounter these left-brainers who were just anal, to use a word. I mean, riddled with internal dialogue, very little access to feelings, very skeptical, very jaded. One of the first clients I saw back in 1998 was one of these CEO hotshots. And on the phone, he was very much identified with being the CEO. He was the boss. Temper problem and some anxiety. And he talked a lot about the importance of time. So he was kind of overly identified with that. I got a hunch pretty quickly that this guy's probably going to be pretty late for my appointments. So I'd already made the sign, you know, our appointment was for 2 o'clock. Have gone fishing. Call me when you're serious. And I put it up at the door. And I didn't go fishing. I went into the bushes to wait and spy and see. And I could see him approach the door, and he was like cussing and swearing and all of that stuff. But when he called me later, we had excellent rapport. If you got this call, A, what would you do to help? And B, what would you want to know? The common denominator for all the people I asked this question is that they all seem to think that this is something to be done in the office. Listen to her metaphor, the thing that she leaned on. I just froze. She repeated it several times. We redid the simulation again and again and again and again. She even puked. Her whole body responded. It was a full body experience. My friend, would you be willing to demonstrate a deep trance phenomenon? Okay. If you were to stand up and just notice that for each step that you walk towards here, deeper that trance becomes. And I'd like you to turn towards here, that spot there, and just lift your arm a little bit up here. My question for you is, what breed, color, and size does that dog there have? Take a look there, right there, right there. Now, look at that. Take a look at that, and you take a look at his eyes. Now, as I touch you on the shoulder, the dog will disappear. Boom.